Yes, we are present. We are present. Thank you so much. Y'all know I love doing my makeup with y'all while I'm talking. I don't know. I feel like I just get it done better. Um. So thank you. I don't know why my light feels so light. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, y'all. That's a surprise. Hi. Yes, church is in session. So I had a word for y'all last night, but I could not get my nails off, and I finally got them off today. So I was like, because I did not want to come on here. I had like one nail right here, one nail. So, oh, that's good. So I was like, okay, tomorrow I gotta get these nails off because I gotta get this word out to everybody. Oh, thank you. So what I wanted to talk about was, so when we're dating, right? Or let me start like this. Whenever my clients come to me, they always have, I always ask them the same questions, right? About who they are, you know, what was their dating life like. It's always been the same, like 5 or 6 questions that I've had from the beginning. Like literally from when I started my first $25 sessions 2 or 3 years ago. So 2 years ago. Time just flies like so fast. It just feels like, and I work so much, I feel like it's been a whole nother year, and it hasn't. So I always ask my clients all the same questions to get started, to get the background information. One of them is very important because it's like, you know, they always tell me who they are and everything. And some people, they give me this long background history of basically what men have told them about who they are. Or they tell me their social media standpoints or what they stand for on social media. So this is my problem with that. If you are defining yourself by what you're doing on social media or who men have told you that you are, you're not going to be able to connect with real people because you don't know who you are. You know? You don't know who you are. Because how you going to make any connections if your whole personality is basically what you talk about on social media or what men have told you in the past? Like there's some professionals on your life or who you are or they raised you. You know, social media is not your mom. Social media is not there with you like in your everyday life. So that's not who you are. Who you stand for, what you stand for on social media is not who you are. It's not who you are. It's a part of you, but it's an extension of you. It's an extension that you present yourself to the public for the public internet, but it's not who you are when you go out in everyday life. It's not who you are when you go to the bathroom. It's not who you are when you go to your therapist. You know, it's not who you are when you talk to your mother. It's not who you are when you're intimate. When you're intimate with your friends, with your family, with your relationships, you know? So when people come to me and define themselves by social media or define themselves by like things that men have told them in the past, like this is another like such as being too intimidating. Or some women will come to me and say, oh yeah, the guys just wanted me for sex or something, so they said I was just great for sex. Honestly, that's not it. Like, defining yourself by that is just, you can't live your whole life through what other people are saying about you. You know? You can't do that. You have to define yourself and figure out what you like. And that's what dating is about, for real. Meeting different people to figure out what works for you, what doesn't. It's not about your Twitter profiles. It's not about what you stand for on social media. Because I'm telling you, a lot of the people that act like they stand for something on social media are doing the exact opposite, while they're telling you, you need to be doing this, okay? So, especially feminists, but we'll get into that in the next video. So, yeah, I just wanted you guys to really think about that, because when people come to me explaining themselves like that, it's a red flag to me, because it's like, oh, well, you don't know who you are. You don't know. You have no idea who you are. You don't know what you like. You don't even know your type. You just know what social media has told you about what's right and what's wrong. You just know what guys have told you, or what people you've dated have told you, and you haven't even figured out who you are outside of that, or what you really like. So it's like, you probably don't even know yourself sexually, if that's what you defined yourself by, you know. And it's just really important not to do that. It's just really, really important. And it's important to, this is why I'm always telling you guys, it's important to go out. You know, if you have time, you get a part-time job at these places to meet better people, or put yourself around people that you want to be around, because you'll get to know yourself. That's what working different jobs are for too. Like, I worked so many different types of jobs throughout my lifetime, because I just knew I could be good at whatever I wanted to do, you know. So, and I was so it was so that was never a problem. But it's really, really important for you guys to not define yourselves by what social media standards are. You know, each one of my ladies they all are different. You know, they all have different backgrounds, all live their lives differently, all have different careers, are all over the world. You know, they all date differently, like different types of people, as are the men that they are dating, you know. So I would be shocked and amazed if they really all live their lives the same based off of what social media was saying, or what people have told them in the past, because who cares about them? You know, they should have no authority over what you think about yourself. People say shit about me every day, all the time. It don't have no authority over me, because honestly, none of them motherfuckers know me. They probably never met me in their life. You know, there's no authority over me. And that's why I get to shut them down, because they don't even know what they're talking about whenever they're talking about me. So, and my clients shut them down, my followers shut them down, people that have actually worked with me shut them down, because they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They're just talking. So it would be a shame for you guys to define yourselves by what social media is saying, and what men have said about you, what your friends have said about you, what your mom has said about you. Yeah, even your mom. Because it's like, you've grown up. You've grown into a different person. You've grown outside of her. You know, you don't know. She don't really know all parts of you. It's not your parents' real job to know all parts of you. They are only supposed to guide you for as long as they can, and then allow you the freedom to become your own. You know, that's exactly what I do with my ladies. Like, some people, they hate it because they think I'm supposed to tell them exactly what to do, exactly what to say every single moment of the day. What to do this, do that, do that. I don't do that. I give a specific guideline so that people know exactly what to do, but then you have the freedom. You have the freedom to operate it as you would like, because I want all of my clients and everybody to feel free and do it in their own way, because you all are your own persons, people who live your own lives. You know, I don't tell my ladies, oh, you gotta it gotta be exactly like this. The only thing I care about is having the proper photos, because you want to stand out and be the baddest. You want to just stand out and show them, like, look, I'm here. You know, that's all I really care about. But I don't control their lives. You know, everybody is so free to live their own lives and operate their own way. And as you can see, all of their success is different. You know, all of their success is different because they're all using it in their own way, with the different types of people that they like, the different ways that they live their lives, and how they apply the information. You know, it's very, very important to define your experiences and who you are for yourself. It's very, 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 very important. Outside of social media, outside of what people have said about you, outside of people you've dated, outside of even your friends, your family, everybody, it's important to define yourself and figure out your own individuality and what is great about you, because that's literally your magic. That's your power, you know? Oh, y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. My mom wasn't perfect, and I talked about that before in one of my videos, but she definitely did the best that she could. You know, she definitely did the best that she could with what revolutionary, you know, genius she had, because she was like, I don't know, she was like one of those, and now that I think about it, she was like a riddled genius now that I think about it, but she did the best she could. She definitely did with what she was taught. So yeah, it's important to define yourself, because people, and this is also why I'm so against like being like too game conscious, like, oh, I gotta know this, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta wear the Gucci boots, I gotta do this, I gotta make sure I show up and do that, I gotta put my titties up in the air. Like, if you guys notice, as a dating coach, I don't put that type of information out there, because honestly, a lot of it is just about you being authentically yourself. That's the magic. That's the alluring part of you. You know, that's what attracts people to you and find you just unique. Uniqueness is sexy and appealing and everything like that. Like, you don't have to do too much. The only thing I worry about is why people are so against dressing like adults. I just never understood that. But could I speak more about centering yourself? Okay, so so many ways. It's so many ways that I could talk about that, like when it comes to like centering yourself. So what I just posted on Instagram and Twitter about not loving individuals more than you love to be respected and treated well. That's very, very important, because so many people's bottom line is just excitable emotions that somebody gives to them through text messages or something. Like respect and good treatment, all of that is out the door. As long as somebody's showing them attention, they don't care, you know? So that has to stop. Your bottom line has to be respect. That was always my bottom line. My mom was very serious about men respecting us. Very, very serious about that. Because she wasn't about to have nobody disrespect her daughters. She was like, oh, no, no, not going to disrespect my kids. So, yeah, that right there, that's how you build a strong foundation. From there, it'll become easier to set boundaries, to be more firm about that, and saying no to people, even if you did love them or have exciting like feelings about them at once. You know, your bottom line has to be respect. You know, like your bottom line has to be respect. It has to be, look, either you're going to respect me and take me out, or you're going to leave me alone, because I'm not going to keep entertaining this conversation with you. I'm not going to keep entertaining you wasting my time, or trying to dilly and dally and throw it in the alley on my time. Like, it's pretty straightforward. Either you get it or you don't get it. You know, either you're going to do it or you're going to leave me alone, because this is a waste of my time. And you can apply that and fill in the blanks many different ways to get many different types of success with that. So yeah, you wanna do that. So yeah. Let me see. I don't know. Maybe the sound is going out because I don't know. My service is amazing. So I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, y'all, if the sound went out. So yeah, that has to be your bottom line, is respect. Because a lot of people's bottom line is just getting attention, and that's not what you want, you know, or just your bottom line can't even be just getting dates. It has to be just getting respect, you know. It has to be just respect, has to be the bottom line. Not even dates, not even handbags, not even money, because all of that stuff is going to come once you set boundaries for yourself, and you have some, and your bottom line is respect. All of that stuff is going to come, because people are going to know, look, either I'm going to come with it, or she's not going to talk to me, she's not going to entertain me. So your bottom line absolutely has to be respect for yourself, and for people to respect you and not waste your time. Especially, a big one, mixed signals, situationships, all of that comes from not having respect for your time and not having respect for yourself. Because when you have respect for yourself, nobody has the right to play and dilly-dally and hold on to you in this little corner and give you a place that you don't want without commitment for long periods of time. You know, you can't, it doesn't, you know, of course, you know, of course I feel all the appreciation. That's the bottom line has to be respect, because all that other stuff, it's going to come. It's going to come. But your bottom line has to be respect. It has to be respect, because that'll stop situationships, that'll stop the mixed signals, that'll stop people trying to waste your time and texting you all the time without making no plans. That'll stop people not giving you anything but wanting you to date them. Like, that'll stop all of that, because they'll show up, they'll know exactly how to show up, because they'll know that you have self-respect, and they'll know, look, she's not playing around. She's not one of those girls I can get over on by just doing nothing. So I need to either come with it if I want a chance with her, or I need to leave her alone. You know? So I just want people to understand that. I feel like people don't believe that stuff is dating advice, but it really is. It really is. It really is. Like, all those other tricks and stuff, it don't really matter if you don't have like some self-respect, because I'm telling you, they could get over on you a lot if you don't have self-respect. So that's really, 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 really important. That's really, really important. Like, and you don't have to buy it. It's free and it's yours. All you got to do is just stop today. Just be like, look, I'm not dealing with none of you guys until you start respecting my time. So either you're going to make some plans, or you're going to stop texting me. Either you're going to send me the money, or you're going to stop texting me. Either you're going to come and pick me up, or you're going to stop texting me, because I don't have time for this. You know, you can waste somebody else's time with this, but I don't have the time for this. You know, like, either you're going to let me know how you feel about me, or you're going to leave me alone, because I'm not going to do this back and forth flirting, or we're together but we're not type of bullshit. You don't deserve that type of like country in my life. You're not God. You know, like, self-respect is self-love. Yep, it's so true. It's true. So yeah, in order to build that self-respect, you got to be honest with yourself about raising your standards and goals and how you spend your time. Absolutely. Because that's another thing, is people are not honest with themselves about how they're spending their time with the people that they're spending their time with. And it's not going to get nobody nowhere. Because if you're not honest with yourself about what you've been allowing to go on for so long and how it got there, then you're never going to be able to come out of it, because everything is going to always be everybody else's fault. You're always going to be the one that everybody preyed on, and you had nothing to do with it. There was nothing you could do about it. There's nothing you can do to change it. It's just like, it just goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Like, yeah, you can't be in a situationship if you're clear and consistent with setting boundaries and expectations. Absolutely. Like, it's so very, very important to make people be clear with you, because that's about self-respect. And these men are not God. They're not God. So don't allow them to play God in your life where they can tell you where you play your position at. No. No. Absolutely not. They are not God. They are not. And people need to stop treating them like they are, because they are not. You know? You don't, no. You absolutely don't have to do that, or you don't have to tolerate it. And I promise you, when you set that level of self-respect for yourself, then people are going to understand that they have no choice but to get with the program or leave you alone, because they can't waste your time with that, you know? And they can't keep asking you for your time. They can't keep crossing your boundaries and asking you for stuff, because you've already set the standard that, look, this is what it is, and if you can't get with it, then you need to get the fuck away from me. So yeah. Yep. These men love to see how much. Yep, you drop them at the first time. I'm telling you, change their life. Make them understand. Don't ever try that with me, and don't ever try that with anybody else ever again. Ever again. Don't ever test me like you're tight like that. Don't ever try me like that. Like, show them that. So yeah, I'm going to end this one, and then I'm going to move to the next video where I'll be talking about other stuff. And I'm going to save this one and put it up on on YouTube, because it's short and I should be able to put it up soon. So I will be seeing you guys in the next live.